Yes, you read the title right. I will be spending one whole week of my life taking my Hu Tao from whatever this is.
Oh my god.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck,
To the best free-to-play Hu Tao you have ever seen. In just 1 week, I will farm all the needed artifacts and talent materials to take my Hu Tao from 0 to hero. Let's get started. Cue the intro. Day 1, the start to this journey. Just like all of these days, I start by condensing my resin and heading over to the domain. Today is the wonderful, absolutely fantastic, not stupid at all, talent domain. I hate this domain with a passion, because it will deal pyro damage to your character over time, meaning that you better have a character with decent HP or amazing healing capabilities, otherwise you are screwed. However, with condensed resin, there are only 4 runs to do per day, and the runs are always pretty standard. Anyways, I got a decent amount of blues and greens, but sadly, only 1 gold today. Day 2 is the first day for artifacts, so I quickly condensed my resin and ran over to the domain. On the very first run, I got given the amazing opportunity to play with Monsieur Moulet himself, and got to receive the full might of his blast firsthand, and honestly, I get the hype. Oh, and I stupidly chose Shane Lane, so most of the time I just stood there doing nothing, as Pyro doesn't do too well against Pyro enemies. The game decided to reward me for my absolute hard work with honestly a really good onset circlet. On the next one, however, I get an extremely mid sands. I'm only showing you it because it's one of the only sands I got out of the 20 odd artifact runs I did this week. I then got 2 pieces from the wrong set and a double defense flower. And to finish off the day, I went ahead and equipped the circlet. Day 3 starts off with me actually not having enough crystal cores, so after making only 1 very sad condensed resin, I went and collected some cores. After that, I travelled to Liyue, crafted the 3 remaining condensed resin, and got to work on the talent domain. On the first run, I thought it would be a great idea to take my child out for some fun. You know, since I spent over 1,000 resin to build him, turns out that just isn't enough. Mostly just blues and greens today, only 1 purple again. Both days 4 and 5 are for artifacts, as Hu Tao's talent domain was actually closed. On the first run of day 4, we got an even better circlet, double attack, crit rate, and HP % main stat. Then after that, I got 2 pieces on the wrong set, sadly, and a pretty mediocre circlet. Honestly, I would use this, just the other ones we got are way better. To finish off day 4, I equipped the timepiece that we got back on day 2. I really don't know why I didn't do it then. Day 5 granted us 2 really good plumes that I would happily use. And then we got a near godly flower to use, crit damage, crit rate, and energy recharge substats. It can't get much better than that, to be honest. And to finish off day 5, although it was a quick one, I equipped the flower and the plume and a goblet that I got at some point. I have looked and looked and looked and I cannot find the footage for it anywhere. So, sorry about that, but we have a goblet now. Wow, day 6. We are just flying through this week. And if you are still watching, I would imagine that you are enjoying yourself. And if that's the case, why don't you let me know by going down below this video and hitting that like and subscribe button. All the support really improves my channel, lets me know that you guys want more, and gives me more enthusiasm to make more videos for you. So thanks a lot. Anyways, we condensed our resin and got on over to the domain, which for today, we are actually back to talents. And we got gold drops on both our first and second run, so it's looking good so far. On the third run, I got to bring my Yelan out for a swing and received 4 blue drops. While I'm doing this 4th run, let me ask you a question. Did you know that Yelan is the only character in Genshin Impact that has a visible mole? If you know where it is, then I fully respect you. If you don't, go take a look. I promise it is worth it. On the 4th run, we got 4 blue drops, so nothing special there. However, with this 4th run complete, we are done with the talents and can move on to the last day of this challenge. We are finally at the final day of this challenge, and for the last day, we are going to farm some more artifacts to see if we can get anything better than what we currently have. On the first run of today, there was a Diona, the 4-star that I have been wanting since the start of my Genshin journey. She forever eludes me. Seriously, like on this current banner, I've been getting only Fizzling weapons. Well, I guess I did get back-to-back Hu Taos at 15 pity, so the game has to balance that somehow, but I will continue to complain either way. Oh, I also got locked out of the domain. Yep. So I just stood there for a very, very long time, just to get very mediocre artifacts. On the last domain run of this challenge, we sadly got a defense main stat circlet. I guess we couldn't avoid the defense main stat forever. So we have completed the challenge and got pretty lucky while doing it. So on screen now you are seeing me level up all my artifacts, and I'm still blown away by just how good our artifacts really are. Like, most of them have no dead stats, as Hu Tao benefits from every subset except for maybe defense. After that, I went and upgraded my talents. The max I could get them to was 666, as my Hu Tao was not fully ascended yet. She's currently sitting at level 70, but do not worry, as I will fix that at a later date. Oh, I also tried the Strongbox, however I got little to nothing in return. Anyways, I hope you'll enjoy this chaotic journey. If you'd like me to do this challenge again, let me know what character I should choose next down in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.